So the perfect Warframe exists. We all have our own playstyles and the frames that we enjoy having fun with, but what is yours? Now just a quick reminder, this series of videos is all about having fun outside of the current meta slave, what I see as being boring shield gating level 9000 content that everyone is mirroring right now. Most players only stay 40 to 60 minutes in Steel Path, so these are your fun setups for those runs recommended by you guys in the comment section of my previous videos. Now this episode is covering one of the most popular Warframes in game for numerous reasons, right? Or at least a pair of them, you degenerates. It is of course Wisp, the Guardian and the Gateway, a Warframe with one of the best ability sets in game, with the exception of her ultimate ability, which most players will swap out for something else with the helmet once they get the chance to, which is what we've done for this video. Now I've decided to go for a full-on support styled Wisp, one that you can use with your friends, right? Friends, you know what they are, of course you do, you're super popular, good boy. Wisp is a Warframe that can already crowd control, can heal, can boost your fire rate and boost your health, all just from one ability, or first one. Not to mention her Breach Surge sparking off and doing his thing as well. Now I could have just went for Roar from Rhino or Eclipse for this setup, as someone recommended in the last video, which is what you're seeing in action right now with my Natteruk. This is my Wisp with Eclipse, but the last video also had Eclipse, so I'm going to put a pin in that. There were two options that I really like the sound of to play off this Wisp setup. Terrify Wisp for stripping armor with the augment to stop them in place, which works absolutely great and allows Breach Surge to do its thing, or Chroma's Elemental Ward, which is the one I eventually settled on. I like the idea of a full support Wisp that can heal, can boost your fire rate, but also boost your reload speed if you wanted to, can boost your health by even more if you wanted to, or can boost your armor and reflect bullets back on enemies if you wanted to. I kind of ignored the blue Elemental Ward. But Elemental Ward Wisp can be set up for any of the elements that you want depending on your choice, and your squad will benefit from it as well as yourself. Fire Element will boost your health while also dealing a small amount of heat damage to very close nearby enemies within 5 meters. The Electric Element will zap nearby enemies and boost your shield. The Toxin Element will give you a buff to your holster damage after you switch weapons, while also increasing your reload speed. And of course the Cold Element from Elemental Ward will give you an armor boost while also reflecting bullets or projectiles back to enemies and amplifying the damage that those bullets would have done. Now I prefer the Cold one, the Heat one, or even the Toxin one, depending on what weapon I'm currently using. Cold is great for running solo as well if you want that option, but the build needs high power strength, high range and a decent amount of duration. Achieve this however you can with whatever mods you have. You don't need Umbral mods or Prime mods if you're newish to the game, but of course then your build will be a little bit more of a type of welfare setup that won't perform as well. But you can build it with whatever mods you have and still have fun, until you get the higher ranked mods, which of course then it's going to perform better. Now this is my Wisp's mod setup. Of course I'm going to use the mods that I have, which are of course the higher ranked mods. Over 300 power strength, 175 range, only 45 efficiency, which Archon Stretch will counter by replenishing energy when Wisp's motes zap enemies, which they have 100% chance of doing and will do a lot, which means your energy will be replenishing all the time. I have 155 duration for keeping Elemental Ward active for half a minute. No health mods because her health mote will boost up your health, which frees up a mod slot for whatever you want to pop in there. No energy mod because again it's also not needed. Archon Stretch will be replenishing my energy. If you don't have Archon Stretch, you could put either Hunter Munitions or Rage in there, which of course means when you're taking damage you're going to be replenishing your energy as well. However, you will have a reduced range. Her health mote will boost mine and my squad's health by up to 1000 once growing power kicks in, while healing 100 health a second. Fire rate is increased by 100%, and the range of the shock mote is 26 meters. Like I said, it's going to be proccing off a lot, which is going to give you a lot of crowd control. Add Elemental Ward's buffs on top of the mote buffs, and you could boost your health and the health of your squad by another 600%, or armor by 500%, reload speed by 150%, depending on what color element of course you're going to be running with. Now, of course, Elemental Ward is only going to buff your teammates once they are within range of your Wisp, and the buff will run off after its duration, which means they will have to keep coming back to refresh it. Now, I ran the Toxic setup with my Warframe, and having increased fire rate from Wisp's motes, but also having increased reload speed for the plinking of ammo back into the shotgun made it much more enjoyable. So having that extra buff that removes, I guess, the negative that came with that weapon or with certain weapons will make them more usable again. Now, hopefully you can see why Wisp is one of our most popular Warframes. And another subsumed ability that might be fun for a support Wisp would be Protea's Dispensary for health orbs to scale Arcane Blessing faster and increase your health pool, or energy orbs and ammo for teammates. It could also work really well with an Arc Gun for more DACA, that type of setup, or you could subsume Nourish for more buffs, or Garuda's Blood Altar for an extra healing totem. Wisp has a lot of options because she already has a really good base set of abilities. But again, just a reminder, these videos are not about shield gating and being a slave to the meta. They are about something that I feel like the Warframe community seems to be missing right now on YouTube: variety outside of builds, focusing solely on Brief Respite, Rolling Guard, Decaying Dragon Keys, and nonsense red crit steal path. But have a great day. Share your perfect frame setup in the comment section below, and as always, thanks for watching.